And I again forgot to put the game on. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the game don't want to look on the stream. Hello? Game? Game? Hello? Oh, there is the game, finally. After amazing Hungarian Grand Prix, we come back to Melbourne, Australia for the Tier 1 Round 2 of the Syndicate Racing League. But this time I am not alone, actually. You can introduce yourself, mate.
Hello, I am Richie. Yeah, and I'm commentating here today. I've done a few leagues in the past, and it's quite excited to be commentating somewhere else. I do recognise a few drivers in here, so it should be quite interesting. And it's also an interesting track, so.
Thank you for being here, because actually I hate commentating alone. My throat will be thankful for that, actually. So, today, Moo, Nick, Cortez, Liv, Lucas, Johnny, Simon, Rishan, Excel, Merkt, Stella, Smooth, and Tom will be racing. Only 12 people. This is sad.
Yep, not many, but should still be some quite interesting racing, as there's lots of opportunities for overtaking on this track.
Yeah, true. Actually, I am excited because this is the first race that we will see Simon Hala in. The comeback is real, but today, sadly, Arjun couldn't race, so we will not see the amazing rivalry like they had in the previous year. I mean, previous season, I'm sorry. But yeah, I hope everything goes well. I need to set up the POV for you guys, actually. The tire isn't important. Best telemetry. Lab data, yes, and track map full. We have a full POV on what is going on, actually. And I can see one of the Red Bulls is on the lap. I believe it is Shimon, so let's see what this boy can do. And I can already say he can do a lot.
He can. Very nice turn one there.
Yeah, Easy does it into chicane. I need to actually put you higher a bit, but after the lap, because... oh, a lot of traffic in front of him.
Yeah, Mercedes, I think Alfa is just ahead, but he should be able to get out of the way on the next straight and take the pole set to 1, because he's the only one to set a purple. I mean,
yeah,
to set
good job.
Now all the way down towards turns 12 and 13, horrible high-speed chicane.
9 and 10, yes.
Making mistakes, yeah.
Actually, I love how Australia has changed. I hated the chicane before the right-hander.
It's a lot better now than it
yes.
was towards turn 13. Very difficult corner to get correct, but he nails it perfectly. A little bit wide on the exit, but it doesn't harm him too much now. Into the final corners of the track, very nice. And they let on the brakes into the final corner. Very, very nice. We're going to get on the power as early as possible to get the best speed out the corner. Very nice, very close to the wall, and sets time of A1.
Does he have a chance to beat the time? And actually, he is only 1/10 down to Tier 2 time. This is surprising. 1/10 up, I'm sorry, to the Tier 2 time. Because let's remember, Rupin has set the best lap in Tier 2, 17.7.
Oh,
so...
Cortez went off there.
Oh, and we have a crash actually, I believe, or not?
There was full... gets Lucas.
Yeah, I will change a bit. Ooh. I will volume
Johnny goes
up.
faster, and then Rishan even goes even faster. 17.2. That's
yes.
Than Rubin's time.
This is good. This is good. The times from Tier 2 actually has been beaten already. This is good.
Beaten by Johnny and Rishan.
Yes. Now the league owner Moo is on the fast lap, I believe. Yes, he is. The ERS is going down. But I should actually remember. I should actually remember that to not judge the fast lap by the ERS usage, because last race it was bugged out as heck.
Tom now, he's coming around the final corner and he's going to go into the pits, though he's not going to set a lap. Who else is next to set a lap? I think it's Moo. He's just coming around the final few corners now, looking very, very quick in the AlphaTauri. Will he be able to beat his teammate with a what? Who's got a 1:17.5?
Lee finishing his lap too.
Goes on
and
the board and puts
P6. And how about Moo? Moo keeps his P7 actually. This is not good, looking good for the AlphaTauri. Only Excel managed to get himself into the podium stations, but Moo is P7. He need to make things up, otherwise it will be tough for him to repeat the thing that happened in round 1. AlphaTauri won
And
too.
Cortez improves by 11 seconds and puts on 20.4 and Stella now coming around the final corner. Turn 16, very nice exit. Now where's he going to put that McLaren on the board? A 19.6, not the best time there, but definitely more time for the track to evolve so we can improve. Smooth now, the only one left to set a time, who's out on track still, and he's cutting on a very slow lap. He's at 29.
He have a damage, I believe. Yes, he's going into the pits.
Yeah. And Tom's out on an 8 lap now. I don't think anyone else is on a lap, actually. Leaf might be on a lap, I'm not too sure. I can see him now coming right the exit turn 13.
I believe he is not because of the fuel. He is going to slow into the turn 13 and 14. So yeah, he is going into the pits right now.
Yep, no one's on a lap currently. Tom will be the expert to set a lap. He is currently on his 8 lap now, coming up towards turns 9 and 10. And he's looking to hopefully put himself into the top 8. I think that's definitely easy enough to get in front of so because I don't think Cortez's lap was. I think he pushed too much. The 20.4 isn't the quickest time. It's about 3 seconds off pole, so he should be able to improve on that. As Tom warmed up his tyres now, up towards turn 13, and he's nice and warmed up now.
Yeah, actually warming up the tires is a challenging thing in this game.
It is, yeah, very. And sometimes you gotta be careful you don't overheat them up with the new patch that came out. And Tom now outside his lap out turn 16, very nice. Early on the power now, coming down towards turn 1. The RS open now, and he's gonna brake just before the 50-meter board, I think. Very nice, carries a lot of speed through there on the exit of turn 1. Now the long right-hand curve up towards turns 3 and 4, the little chicane, that on the brakes, very nice there. Into turns 5 and 6, hooks up very nice there. Takes a little bit of curb, and then the long right-hander, double right-hander I should say, very nice. And sets the pedal set to 1 with the 27.1 now, coming out of turns 8 now, up towards the chicane of turn 10 and 11. Or 11 and 12 I should say, and he's carrying a lot of speed through there now, taking a very nice short inside line into turns 12, pedal set to 2, 45.0, very nice, carries a lot of speed.
And he spins
on the exit!
Aye, this curb is actually mischievous.
Yep, it is. It's everyone always makes mistakes there.
And
like,
he just needs to get out of the way because other Aston Martin is on his back.
Yep, but I think Simon's on a lap now. Yes, he is.
So let's check him out, actually.
Yep, coming out towards turn 3, and he's up on his time at 26.7. And he's now exiting turn 8, up towards where we just saw Tom spin. Will he be able to take the pedal set from Tom? And we'll see now as he comes up the inside line. Tucks it in nicely to the inside, coming up towards turns 11 and 12 now. What time's he sitting set to 2? He's a 10th up on his time. Very nice there. Luckily, he doesn't spin on the exit. Very perfect exit there from Simon, coming down towards turn 13 now. And he's going to brake just after the 50 metre, I think, and hooks it in nicely. Perfect exit. Touch a bit of grass there, but doesn't harm him too much now into turns.
Oh, so close.
Wide. Yeah, luckily catches it so he doesn't spin off. Leaves on a time.
And he's going into the pits.
So is Moo. And Moo puts it. Where does he go? Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he improves by 0.04 of a second.
Oh, yeah.
Leaf. Oh no, Tom Smooth, sorry, he's on the time. He just couldn't set to 1:27.40 set, and that sets at that's like 6 cents slower than what Simon set, I think. And he's now coming out towards the exit turn 10. Let's hope he doesn't do the same thing as his teammate did a couple minutes ago. Takes a wider exit, 45.4, and that's very nice there. Luckily it doesn't spin it there and keeps it pretty stable through that part of the track now. Up towards turn 13. Takes a very wide line, very nice. Perfect on the power on the exit. Now in towards turn 14 when we saw Simon spin it. And he manages to hold it.
He managed to look up actually.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did.
And now he's into the final corner. Let's see what he does early on the power. Does he manage to, well, he hasn't got a time, but will he be able to improve above P7 maybe? He's going to be close, and he goes P7.
Good.
Who else on a lap? Rishan's on a lap now. He's in sector 2. And it doesn't say what time he set that, but...
Actually, Leaf managed to make his lap better by 0.5, taking P5.
Oh, very nice there, an 18.5. See, I'm watching Rishan, and it's currently saying that he's on 33 seconds on his lap, and he's in sector 3, so it makes no sense to me. I think the game's a bit broke.
Yeah. The game is buggy as heck. You shouldn't be surprised by that.
I don't know if he was meant to...
Oh, so close. Oh, and he gave up on this lap. Yes.
Is the other time? I think he's going for his time now. 17, yeah, he's going on to his time now in the Williams into turn 1, very nicely. And he's going to have a little bit of a slipstream from, I think it's a Mercedes, no, a Red Bull, sorry, in front of him. And he's... This game's bugged for me. I can't see what time he's set in. He's been blocked though, so that's his lap time ruined by Nyan in the in the Alfa Romeo. Oh, and did he reset to track? Oh, what the hell?
What happened?
Is Rishan on a time? Is Rishan on track for you?
He's in the pits.
This
for
is
me.
very odd. So
you might have
actually... Yeah, I had a bit of...
The desync.
Yeah.
Try to rejoin the lobby, maybe. It may help, or not, or maybe not.
I think it's fine now.
I'm watching Johnny right now. He's at the end of the turn 11, going into turn 12.
Yeah, it's 10 on his time.
Yes. Now the last sector chicane, turn 13 and 14. Going into the pit lane. Straight line.
5/10 now.
And right now Johnny from P3 stays at P3, but he managed to fix his time by 3/10.
Not bad at all. Moon's also on time now. Tom is on a time again. He's set 27.2 in the first set tap. Now coming up towards turns 11 and 12 where he spun previously. Let's hope he can make it work this time. 45 flat in the second set tap. And this time he manages... Oh, no, he goes way too wide. But he'll keep it on track and still complete the lap, I think.
I'm actually wondering why Lucas didn't make a lap at all.
He made a mistake, so he went back into the pits.
But he keeps on being in the pits. Oh, and we have a McLaren Spinella.
Luckily, he didn't get in the way. And Tom now coming around the final corner. What does he set in final on his first flying lap? He puts on the board a 1:19.3
P10. Lucas is still in the pits.
Simon's 2/10 up on his time. And he's now coming down towards turn 13, looking to improve, put himself hopefully into the front row, but it's going to be difficult because Mert and Rishan set very, very good times. Simon now on the final corner, turn 16, very early on the power. He's going to charge down towards the line and hopefully put himself P3 or higher. Puts it on a 17.
He does not. He fixed his lap by 4/10, but P4 is still for him.
Johnny, yeah.
Yes.
Very, very close there. Who else is on the lap? Nyan is on the lap, I think, in the Alfa Romeo, and so he's caught. No, Tom, sorry. No, he's let off. Nyan is on the lap now.
Yes.
Down towards
it is Nick, our FIA director, actually.
Nick.
Right now,
I'll
into
call
the.
him Nick then.
Yeah, keep calm. And actually, I spotted that you might have the outdated track map. Oh, and he crashed! Oh, he managed to keep his car working, but his front wing is actually shredded cheese right now. Oh, that was not good. Right now, the mandatory pit stop will be good for him, but...
Yeah.
3 minutes left on the clock, so he might actually have no time to make a lap, or maybe he will be pitting at 3-minute mark, I believe, or maybe even later. This is gonna be a gamble for Nick, actually.
Definitely.
But right now, this is good. It was Rishan. He's on the outlap right now. Everyone.
I did have the outdated trap map. I thought it would be odd on the picture.
Basically saying the track is 14 corners long.
Oh. Yeah.
Actually, the place where Rishan is right now is only one corner, the turn 8. The next section, the S section, is actually considered a straight.
Oh, is it?
Rishan.
Oh. That's
right
odd.
now.
That whole sector.
The next turn is actually the chicane, turn 9 and 10.
Yeah, okay. There we go. I'll go back
This
to
is
there. Moved
weird,
on a
I
lap.
know, but this is FIA.
Yeah, moves on his lap now. Going up towards the end of sector 1. I mean, end of sector 2. Looking to improve on his time of 19.3. And what time does he set? Oh, he's 7 tenths up on his time there at the end of sector 2. So he's very improving a lot there. Coming down towards turn 11 now. And he's going to brake just after the 50 metres, I think. Which he does. And he's only on the power into gear 4. Charging towards the final couple of corners. Wide there on the exit of turn 12, I believe it was. He's now into the final corner at turn 14. Let's see as he comes up towards the line shortly. A very long drive to the line, and he puts on a 17.9. Puts in P5. Very nice time from Mu there.
He fixed his time by 1 second and 3 tenths. That was actually good.
Rishan. He's on a time now. He's currently behind. He's stuck behind a.
He invalidated. Oh, wow.
Oh.
The turn 1. That wasn't ideal.
Yeah, I'm going to restart my... I'm going to rejoin the lobby because it's bugged out for me. Rishan's
Yeah.
set to 2 on my screen.
Okay, no problem. I will actually watch people who are on the fast lap right now. I believe the P11 is... Yeah, no, he actually finished. The P10. Who might be on the lap? Johnny right now starts his lap. He is a fast driver, so we should actually watch him. Long run into the turn 1. Will he do something to fix his lap? Actually, the smoother exit from the turn 1. That was good. And we have a lot of yellow flags, sector 2 and 3. A lot of traffic on the track. Every single driver is out. And oh my god, so close! He spun on the curb, but he managed to keep his engine going without any problem.
He doesn't put it in the wall very close there from my view.
And Simon on his final lap invalidated, so P4 is actually for him. He won't be
Excel
able to
now.
start another lap and Excel.
Oh, he's
Excel.
invalidated.
Whoa! Everyone invalidating on the turn 1 actually. There is Aston Martin on the go. I believe it is
Excel now.
Tom.
That is also on a lap. Oh, Johnny's
Yes.
out. He's retired.
Yeah, and Leaf has crashed after the chicane turn 3 and 4 on the turn 5, I believe. So much going on right now. So many people
Right.
invalidating in turn 1, and we have a slow car into the S section. Oh, that was Journey. The checkered flag is waving.
Simon's out.
Simon.
Simon improved by 3 tenths, but still in P6. Nick as is he? No, he's retired on track. Tom now is one of the only. I think Tom's the only driver.
Oh, really?
Lucas set a lap. Yeah, Tom and Lucas.
He fixes his lap by 1/10 so far after the sector 2, so we will see what will happen now, because the hardest part of the track is still on the way. The chicane turn 13 and 14. A little bit too wide in my opinion. Nice and early on the power, trying not to spin out. Into the pit straight. And he gets the P8 with 18.6. He fixed his lap by 7/10 actually. This is good. This is well
Lucas
done.
The only person. Yep, Lucas is the only one left to set a lap. He's going round turns 14 now. He looks like he's going to be a quick lap here from Lucas, probably into the 17s as he comes up towards the line. What time does Lucas set? He goes
P5.
fastest.
Good
Gets
job.
past 2. Puts him onto the 3rd row in the Mercedes. Very nice time from Lucas there.
And I
think
believe the
that's
rest.
But Rishan,
Yes.
yep, Rishan set pole though. Very good lap from Rishan. 17.2. Only set 1 lap, and he's managed to get pole from that. And then XL Merckx just 300ths behind him. Johnny and Simon separated by 2 thousandths of a second. So it's very close up and down the grid. Lots of drivers very close on times. Look at Tom and Smooth. They're about 1,000th away from each other.
Yes.
So it could be a very interesting race.
Yeah, a lot of people so close to each other. It might be an amazing race or the perfect recipe for a disaster.
Definitely, yeah, but 1.7 seconds separates the grid from P1 all the way down to P12. P1 to P3 separate by 2 tenths, so it should be a very close battle for P1 today. But yeah, very good qualifying session. Lots of invalidations out of nowhere on the last
Turn
lap
1
for
was a
everyone.
killer, basically. Yes.
I think the top 4 all invalidated in the first corner. Then Moo also invalidated. Then I think it was Nick who also invalidated there. But looking very good for Williams, P1 and P3. Not very good for Aston Martin though, P9 and P10. So they'll definitely be looking to get up the order a little bit. Who is the championship leader so far?
So far, I believe it was one of the AlphaTauri drivers. I believe it was Excel.
Okay, so he's looking
Because,
to extend his championship lead today.
Yeah, true. So, the traditions. How many DNFs, how many safety cars?
Ooh, I'll say 4 DNFs, 2 safety cars.
It would be actually possible. I would say 3 DNFs and 1 safety car.
Ooh.
Maybe 1 virtual safety car, actually. This game like to put a lot of virtual safety cars lately.
We'll see. Should be an interesting race, though.
I love your flow
commentate.
through commentating, actually. I have to say that. Your flow is amazing. This is what
you.
I am lacking. This is amazing.
Have we got formation lap on?
Yes, we do. This is actually the moment we start praying that the formation lap won't bug out. And I
Yeah,
believe we will have full dry race, so this is good for the entertaining purposes.
Well, I commentated on 4 races last week, and every single one we had a bug with the formation lap.
Actually, we need to
it's-
check the tires, because this is the thing that is
Yes.
going to be interesting. So, let's see.
Hard for Rishan.
Rishan and Leaf on hard compound of tire. The medium compound of tire is dominating, of course. And the only sole survivor on softs is Moo.
I think Rishan knows he's got the Oh, we've had a spinner, I think, from my view. Might have been a bit decent, but yeah, I think Rishan's confident he can keep that P1 if he sticks onto the hards. Then obviously, if he goes all his way and there's no safety cars or anything, he can then pit onto mediums near the end, whereas then all the people behind him will be on the hards. So it should hopefully work out for Rishan if he can get the pace. But it all depends on the start. If XL Merckx can get a better start than Rishan, then it could all be over in turn 1 for Rishan. So
Yeah, true. Actually,
Let's see
Joe
what
is saying that
happens.
Moo on softs. He did.
That's that's a bit of an odd strategy. It could work. I don't think it will, but I'm not going to say it won't because it might. But
Soft hards actually might work.
it's definitely a bold strategy. I think Moo will definitely hope for a safety car, possibly early on in the race, so he can then pit onto some mediums or hards maybe.
Yeah, true.
But everyone warm up the tyres now, and Rishan creating a little gap towards the line. He's going to slow down, otherwise his tyres are going to be dead cold when they get to the line. So it should be very interesting.
I actually found the technique that Jarno Opmeer uses to warm up his tires before the line. He presses his brake to the half and accelerate on the second gear. This way he warm up the front and the rear in the same time before the lights out.
That's clever actually. But it's Jarno is just really clever.
Jarno is Jarno.
Cortez
We
now.
cannot argue with that.
Cortez.
And
Ooh,
Moo
Moon,
has been disqualified from the session, and
and
Stella
Stella.
as well. So we will see if Lobby actually will go.
let's
Because we
see,
have 2
Rishan
disqualifiers.
lining up, and I think he's a little bit to the right, and we are gonna go.
We have a
And
we have a
one.
lobby go. So it was actually my fault that the lobby wasn't working.
And it's lights out and race on. Rishan gets a perfect start, but Merck's going to have the inside line coming into turn 1. Johnny also getting the best offer. I can't really see from this camera angle. And XL Merckx takes the lead from Rishan into turn 1 now. Simon also had to go.
Oh, we
off the
have a
grass
spin!
there.
Moo has crashed into the wall from the turn 1.
Oh, he's got no damage though, but 3 wide into turn 3 now.
And we have another AlphaTauri Spinella. So much carnage! Oh my god!
XL is round. Oh no, there's lots of cars round. There's 5 cars with damage. Rishan's then into P6. He had a bit of an incident, I think. Nick also challenging for P5 now. He started like P11. And Johnny on the back of Tom now. Tom started P10. He's already in P3. And Johnny's got the outside of Tom now and puts himself into podium positions for now. Not Nick also taking 4th. Pushes Tom down to 5th now. Cortez fighting Rishan, and Rishan can't take that position at the moment.
And Leaf has been DNF.
The race. And
Will we
luckily-
have the full safety car condition? For now, it's virtual because I cannot see the safety car icon coming out from the pits. So for now, I believe
VSC.
it's VSC.
Yep, It says VSC for me as well. But we'll see shortly if it is an actual safety car. Very kindly to turn 3 there, and it is a safe. No, it's VSC.
Yeah, it is
Oh.
VSC.
That is. You was definitely right there about them throwing out VSCs. You'd think that'd be a safety car. There's literally a dead car into the wall on the straight.
Simon going into the pits right now. I believe he has some kind of damage.
Yeah, he's got some front wing damage, I think. Oh no, he's just changing tyres.
Oh, so actually he managed to get a cheeky pit stop for Hearts.
And the safety car's off. Green light, and we're off again. Still takes the lead with Johnny 9/10 behind him now. Going towards turn 3, and Johnny seems to have a little bit more pace. He's already caught up by 2/10 in just 2 corners now. Rishan is on the hards. Maybe that hard tie didn't work as he wanted to. Now he's all the way down in 6th, and he's got a penalty. Nick is out that DRS already. We've only had 3 or 4 corners to go now, so it's not going too well for him at all.
Yeah, true. Actually, McLaren is leading the race. Stella has managed to get himself into P1. Let's check how the position change went. Stella gained 6 positions into P1 when Nick gained 8 positions to get to P3. Wow, so major changes.
7.
Yes, actually, yeah.
Yeah, very good. Very good from these drivers. Luckily, we didn't get any more DNFs with that collision with Leaf. I don't know if he collided with someone or if he just hit the wall. But yeah, unfortunate for Moo as well, because he had a pretty good start and then he just hit. I think he hit the wall or spun on the exit.
He was taken off, actually. What I saw, there was a carnage in turn 1. He hit someone's tire and spin into the wall. So this is
Johnny's
sad.
now catching up on Stella now into turn 1. 5/10 is the gap. 4/10. So Johnny seems to have a lot of pace in that Williams now, and the DRS is now enabled for all drivers who are within 1 second to the car in front. Oh, Johnny a bit deep there. So has a better line out of the corner, and we can see there between P3 and P6, they're all within a second. So there's going to be a long little DRS train with those drivers. Rishan might not benefit too much as he's on the slowest compound of them all, but Johnny's now gaining and gaining and gaining on Stella now. And we're just coming up to the part where Leaf crashed on lap 1. Luckily, the corpse of his car is now removed, so the drivers can continue to race. But Johnny's closing in. Tom and Nick are fighting in towards turns 9 and 10. We're going to go too wide into the chicane. Nick backs out the last possible second and doesn't get much of a better exit, but he's going to have the DRS and the slipstream now down towards turn 11. Takes the outside line over Tom. Tom has to back out of that one, but he's not going to back out. He's going to
they touch a bit.
Yeah, what did that touch?
No worries. Right now.
Oh, and Rishan. Oh, Rishan gets.
And the tap on the back of the Nick.
Yeah, Tom's right. I mean, Nick was round. Sorry, Tom, come away from that unscathed. Rishan also now charge after the 2 in front, Moo and Tom. Tom had a really bad exit there because he had a collision with Moo. This is good for Moo. As he's named to P4, but he's on the softer tyres. Johnny still 5/10 back from Sella now. Cortez into P3. He started P12, I think, or something stupid like that. He's now all the way up in P3. Oh, Rishan and Tom fighting for position now. Tom gets past Rishan. I think Rishan tried to stick his wheel at the inside, but doesn't make it work. So he's now 4/10 back. There's a position change, I think, somewhere down in the field, and that was because XL Merckx pitted onto hard tyres, from my view. Hoping to take those to the end of the race, but it'll be difficult. And then Rishan's taking more of an inside line over Tom here, up towards turns 9 and 10. And Rishan's not going to back out. He's a very determined driver, so we will go side by side with Tom into turn 9. Let's hope they don't collide. And they do go side by side. Very similar overtake to Perez on Hamilton back in Australia this year. And Rishan gets a move over Tom, but Tom's going to have the slipstream down in towards turn 11. But unfortunately, can't make a move. That's Rishan's job done now. Into P3, he can relax a bit and try and catch up to Moo, whose tyres will start to die a bit more sooner than Rishan's will. But Johnny now still on the back of Stella. Johnny does have DRS. Let's see if he catches up before turn 1. Johnny seems to have a very high downforce setup, but doesn't seem to have too much high speed over lots of Stella. He only gained around 400 per second there. Stella has a bit of a twitch on the exit. Tom and Rishan still fighting, and Tom gets past Rishan again into turn 1, but Tom had to defend. Rishan had to defend and got a better line out of it. Tom gets a penalty of 3 seconds now, coming up towards turn 3. Tom and Rishan again. Tom closes the door at the last possible second. Vishan has to back out and now put Vishan back into P6.
Loss of breath? That was good flow. That was good flow.
I was hoping he was going to take it over there. I was trying my best not to, like, cough, but...
No, keep calm. You can cough. We are human after all. But beside that,
Yeah,
Johnny...
but still, oh,
No, you can speak. Keep calm.
I was going to say, I said I was going to end up ear raping the mic there because I have my mic right up my mouth, but Johnny's on the back of Stella now as we speak.
Yeah, and he tries to dive into the inside. But he
Very
back out to
nice.
fight another day. Right now into the section, corner 12, 13, and 14.
Past Cortez. Very nice move from Moo there. And he
Mo
puts
is
himself
on the
in
recovery
P3.
drive actually from that crash from turn 1.
Yeah. Look, I'm surprised. I don't think he pitted, did he?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
I thought he had damage.
Like you said earlier, that
Oh,
he...
that's Tom Round on the exit.
Oh, I can see in the back! Oh my god! We can see Tom.
Tom's out the way, I think, of Simon, who's coming in the final corner now. Simon luckily avoids Tom, but takes position off Tom now. Puts him into P7. Very good from him there.
Yeah, right now Simon as well is on the recovery drive. Let's remember that he's hella fast driver and he does not have to pit again because he's on the hard compound of tire. He managed to keep his time saved by using the virtual safety car period to change into hard tires. And let's hope that it will profit him. I believe in Simon actually. I miss the days when Simon and Argent had the rivalry. I want to see that again. So I hope Simon will win this race. So Argent
now, and he's a bit back from the front, but I can see he's got a lot of pace. You can see him chuck the car into the corners, and he doesn't lose any rear or anything, which a lot of drivers seem to do. But Johnny's back on Stella again now, and he just doesn't seem to be able to get past. He goes for a move, but Stella just sticks his wheel up the outside or the inside and defends very well. Oh, Stella goes deep into the final corner. I mean, turn 13 there, allowing Johnny to get a rare exit. But I don't know if Johnny's aim is to stay in P2 for the DRS or to overtake, because he doesn't seem to be gaining that much on the straight at all.
I will come back. I have a phone.
Yep, okay, no worries. But Johnny still 3/10 behind Stella now. And he's not going to make a move. Tom on the back of Simon. And he's 6/10 behind from my view. By the way, you're not muted. Cortez now gaining on the back of Moo into turn 9. And he's not gaining too much, but he's got himself a good 10th there of a gap to try and get himself back into P3.
And I am back where we are.
We are, well, going into turn 11 at the moment. Oh, we've had a spin. We've had a spin from Lucas there in turn, I think it's turn 3, and somebody's going to be able to catch up a bit there.
Yes, this is true.
But yeah, Cortez is on the back of Moo, and I think Moo's obviously going to have to pit for the hard soon, so Cortez doesn't really need to battle him because he knows that. Oh, and Moo goes into pits now as we speak. Puts Cortez back into P3 now. Johnny now is on the back of Stella yet again, but he doesn't seem to be able to get a move at all. Vishan into P4 now as Moo is still in the pit lane, and he'll probably come out around P7, P8. Yet surprisingly, only one DNF so far. With this track, I expect quite a few DNFs on this track because it's a very technical and difficult track to get right. Moo's going to be pushed into P8. He'll come out in ahead of XL Merckx very easily, I think. Yeah. And Johnny now, he's actually quicker on his previous lap times, but he's not using that much ERS, which is very good for him to kind of keep that gap. Because if Stella is using ERS, Simon gets a penalty. Simon's used a little. I mean, Stella, he's used a little bit more ERS than Johnny has. So this is good for Johnny because he can save his ERS and just use the DRS to his advantage, where Stella has to use more ERS to defend. But Johnny's gaining and gaining and gaining, and he's going to look up the inside, fake move, doesn't actually concede with the move, and sticks in behind still, but he's very close behind now. He's going to go up the inside. No, Stella blocks that door off. So he can't go up the inside, but now he's right behind Stella there, going in towards turn 14. Stella has had a very bad exit in that last sector there, so he's put him down a little bit, and Johnny's able to gain a little bit more. 4 tenths is the gap, and it should close down a lot more. I don't know if Johnny will go for a move. He's going to have a look up the inside, but backset the last second. And he's now going to have even more DRS coming down this straight towards turn 3. And a move might be possible because...
Sector 3,
there's
yellow
another
flag.
spinner. That is Nick, I think. No, it's not. It's Tom, sorry.
Yes, on the
final
exit of
corner.
turn 13.
It's on blocking the pit lane. But
Oh, wow.
set the way. Just in time. Johnny now, he's still on the back of Stella, but he seems to lose a lot of time in sector 1 to Stella because obviously he got the dirty air and the very slow corners, turn 3 and that, and turn 4, but he's still keeping him very close. So we're going to little look at Rishan. If you want to see, he's catching onto the back of Cortez now. They're going to go side by side into turn 9 and 10. I think anyway, because Rishan's really gaining on the back of Cortez now, and Rishan votes to stay behind for now. But if he gets a better exit, which yes he does, he's got DRS as well to his advantage. Use a little bit of VRS because we're on the outside in towards turn 11, and he gets a move on Cortez. Pretty damn easy. Cortez still tries to fight back, but has got nothing else he can use to his advantage and has to concede to the place. Rishan into the podium positions now. 2 and 3 for Williams and 1 and 4 for McLaren. So the biggest fight at the moment is Williams versus McLaren. But Rishan's got a good 7-second gap to try and gain back up to, and then he's also got his 6 seconds worth of penalties. Not sure if they will be removed in case it was due to the turn 1 carnage, but we'll obviously that'll be up to the stewards. But Johnny's still 2 tenths behind Stella, and yeah, just still can't seem to have enough straight line speed to get that move. He's got the slipstream, he's got the DRS and the RS, and he just doesn't get close enough. He gets within a tenth to 1/10 to 2 tenths, and then he has to just either back out or, well, he's not close enough to make a move. Cortez is now at the DRS of Rishan. Rishan is absolutely flying. He's already gained a couple of tenths already towards Johnny and Stella, who will be quicker than Rishan in parts of this track due to them having DRS, and Rishan's stuck without any. And apart from that, there's not really much else going on in track because everyone else is kind of split away from each
Separated by
other,
more than
racing
1
their own
second,
race.
basically. Yes.
Yeah, they're all racing their own race. Cortez isn't. Well, I don't see him having enough pace to keep Rishan there. He's already 1.5 seconds behind Rishan, so can't really see him up for a battle. So I think it'll be these top 2 will be watching mainly, just for now, as they are going to be battling the hardest, coming up in towards turn 13 and 14 now. There you go. Johnny, better exit than Stella there, as Stella's a bit of a bad exit at turn 14.
So right now the only battle appearing is Stella versus Johnny. McLaren versus Williams. In real life that will be, well, kind of possible since McLaren in this season isn't as good as it used to be.
True, but they put a good battle up in Hungary this weekend.
Yeah, true.
Just didn't go well for Danny Rick in the race. He finished
Yeah.
15.
Yes. Unfortunate.
Well, actually, we did see this in Bahrain, didn't we? First race.
Yes.
It was McLaren versus...
And we have a sector 1 yellow flag. Or
That is Cortez and... No.
no,
So,
that was
Spawn.
slow car. That was
Yeah,
Smooth, who actually was the first one to get blue flag.
Yeah.
So he wanted to...
Oh, was it that?
I believe he wanted to make the room for the faster cars, and he went out of the track, so he got a warning, actually, and the 3-second time penalty.
Yeah, from my view, Smooth went off track, and then when I switched over, I also saw Cortez have to go off track, so I don't know if they made a bit of contact there, but Johnny's also... Oh, bit of
So
bad
close.
exit there for Stella, and Johnny's got side by side in towards turn 13. That's the
And
back out.
actually, one of the McLaren, Cortez, is in the wall of turn
Yeah.
on the straight
he has
between
got
10 and
no-
11.
Yep, no front wing for him. Simon's now going to gain and gain and gain, and hopefully get a move
Oh.
on.
Johnny
before
is the first one to pit before the Stella, so maybe cheeky undercut.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Actually, I couldn't spot if Johnny had any damage.
I don't think he did. No, I think he
No,
just
he does
pitted,
not. He does not,
put in the
okay.
pits now. Simon into P4, and I think he'll take P3 as well because
Yeah, he
Johnny
keeps himself.
is just not quite at the pits now, and we can see Johnny there just exiting the pits. And
Cortez and Nick
Simon-
keeping the pit lane strategy.
you
They
can
pit
see
as well.
Rishan. He's gained a second on those already, just in a couple of laps. So he's got the pace definitely to be in the winning positions, and that's also Nick and Cortez in the pits. XL up to P6 now. AlphaTauri not doing too bad, especially what they had at the start when they was at the bottom. P10 and 11. But Simon, he's looking to probably. Oh, we've had is that a spin?
No, I believe he was just slow.
Oh.
But that yellow flag was rather fast, so I believe he was just slow.
Yeah. Yellow flags don't always work properly in this game.
Yeah. Call one thing that actually works good in this game. Beside pit stops.
Yeah, pit stops are quite good in this game.
Yeah, I agree.
Stella pits, and he's going to go probably onto the hards. Rishan takes the lead of the race, but he hasn't pitted yet, so he's going to have to pit.
I believe he pit. He pit on the lap 1.
Oh, did he?
I cannot... or maybe not. No, he didn't actually.
No, he hasn't, no.
I thought
so
he
Rishan's
did.
still going to pit. So this is good for Stella and Johnny. Simon has pitted. Oh, and Simon gets past Stella on the... Oh, and Stella's around! At the exit turn 1, I think he had a bit of contact with Simon there. Johnny into P3.
Oh, no, that was close. Actually, the donut practice is good for... Oh, sheesh. And blocking. Okay, good run away. Okay.
XL gets through there. Tom coming down the straight, so he's not going to have to get much of a move done. But this is good for Johnny, because he's pitted, and Rishan's only 15 seconds ahead. So Johnny will jump Rishan. So Johnny could be looking for the win. Rishan's also got his penalty, so is Simon. So
yes,
actually, good positions here for a win.
Actually, I have a major problem because I press the P10 button. That should be Cortez, but it shows me one of the McLarens, who is actually behind.
Cortez is a McLaren.
I mean, one of the Williamses. I'm sorry.
Oh.
And actually,
now. And
it shows me the Williams of Simon Halla. I mean, Johnny. I'm sorry. Simon is the Red Bull in front. Oh, this is not ideal. Oh, it's fixed. Okay.
Oh, so Cortez now gaining on Lucas. He's 3/10 behind.
The same in front, Tom versus Nick. They are fighting too. So we have two major fights.
Between Tom and Nick, I thought that was Lucas and Cortez, but I forgot there's two battles going on, and they're all very close to each other, so it'll be a very fun battle, and Cortez seems to have a lot of pace over Lucas. I don't know if he's on better tyres or not, but he's going to try and gain it on Lucas if he can. And we've got a spinner, that's a McLaren, or he's into the pits, one of the two. Let's have a look, he's on the straight, and no, he's spun it in the wall!
Oi!
I thought he was going to hit someone then. Scared me a little bit.
Oh, poor Stella, actually.
Stella's hit the wall, he's got no front wing.
So another mandatory pit for him.
Yeah, and Cortez now very close behind Lucas. Up towards turn 3, but too far back to make a move yet again. And goes a bit wide. Yeah. Oh, Stella's out.
Stella is out.
In turn 1.
Lucas with the 3-second time penalty. Will we have a safety car or anything?
Probably, if anything, a VSC maybe.
And we have nothing. We have nothing.
See, because from the view I saw of Tom's car, it looks like he just retired on track, just like put it there and retired. But I couldn't see any damage. I couldn't see any wheel damage or anything, so it's a bit weird. But that's just because I haven't got a very good view. We'll look at Rishan as he's coming around turn 1 now, and I can't see what damage happened to Stella there. Very surprising they haven't put out a safety car.
Oh,
and yep,
he disappeared in the moment I wanted to check.
But Moo now, he's not in a bad position really. He's caught up again after having that spin at turn 1 at the start. And I think he had a spin again somewhere. But Rishan is extending his lead over Simon. Only by a little bit, but a little bit's better than nothing. As look at Cortez again, who's battling Lucas down the straights, and Lucas does seem to have a lot more straight line speed over Cortez. And now DRS activated yet again for Cortez, now come down towards turn 3. And doesn't able to get anything done yet again. Too far back. The DRS isn't as powerful as it is on tracks like Austria and Bahrain, where it's a lot more powerful.
I'm still thinking why there was no virtual or actual safety car after Stella's DNF. This is kind of weird.
Yeah, that is very weird. I expected at least some kind of...
that was the exit of the turn 1, basically.
Yeah.
No, sorry, turn 2. That was the exit of the turn 2, the place where you go really wide, and you actually might hit the car. So
Yeah, easily, pretty easy to hit the car there. But
right now, Cortez
Cortez
catching up to Lucas, actually. We'll see
Okay,
if
that's
the
getting
move will be done. No, he give up to fight another day. And then we have a major lockup from Lucas, who almost parked his Mercedes on the curb, on the exit curb of turn 11, now into the chicane. Turn 13 and 14. Cortez too far away. He actually gets a DRS? No, he doesn't. Or maybe he does. No, he did. He does. He has DRS. Yes, I can see the two flashing lights on the McLaren's wheel that show that the DRS was enabled and he used it. Right now as well, he have the DRS. He might have a chance to catch up, but right now, Cortez has to focus on his pace to catch up to Lucas and have a chance to fight another day. We are after halfway mark of the race, actually, so there is a chance that this overtake might happen. The Cortez is the only one McLaren left, so he have the duty on his back to get any points for McLaren this race, actually.
Yeah, the only one that was looking very strong, McLaren was P1 and P4, and they're P8 and DNF. So the race hasn't gone too well for them so far. But Rishan and Johnny still looking for a P1 and P3 for Williams. Very good for the Constructors' Championship, that is. And Moo and Excel, P4 and P5, they've kind of sprung up out of nowhere because we haven't really seen much of them this race.
Actually, we can say that Johnny might have a chance for P1 of this race because Simon have a penalty, 3-second time penalty from the extending the track limits. And actually, Rishan didn't pit yet, and he still have 5-second time penalty, as I remember. He might serve during his pit stop. Let's check this out. Penalties. No! Oh my god! Simon have actually 6-second time penalty, and Rishan 9-second.
Oh.
A lot of penalties has fallen down into those drivers.
Yep, Johnny looking very good at this race now. He's got no penalties at all. So even if Rishan's pits and he's still 5 seconds behind him, really, he's a lot more because of a 9-second penalty. So Johnny's looking in a very good position to win the race. He just got to keep it on track the whole time, and he'll have a very good chance of winning. But Simon, then again, he's got the pace to pull away that little bit.
And Rishan is pitting, actually.
He'll come out behind XL Merckx, I think.
Let's check if any of his penalties will be served during the pit stop. No penalties served. So 9 seconds will be added to the lap time, to the end of this race for him.
And we got Cortez. He's gaining a little bit now, and
we have a sector 3 yellow flag. This is Alpha Tauri of XL. Yes, XL has spun after the turn 14 into the pit straight. But he managed to keep his engine going. He is now in the checkered flag. Checkered line zone. But right now, we can actually see that Moo is rather flying toward Rishan. Let's remember, Rishan is on the fresh compound of tire, the mediums, so the temperatures aren't ideal. And he might have a chance to catch up with Rishan to the point he might...
It's an Aston Martin.
Oh, again.
I think, is it Tom?
No, actually... Oh, no, this is Tom. Yes, this is Tom.
Yeah, he's spun there multiple times. I don't think he's very good at that part of the track. Leaf says in the chat, someone smashed my wing off in turn 2, so I decided I CBA 12 race man and sent it into a wall every time on lap 1.
Yes.
Oh,
This is pain. This is pain. Rupert saying he actually did a crooker. Oh my god, that might be actually true. And Simon is pitting for mediums.
Oh,
so actually, Rishan might save the P3 for Williams. It might be a double podium.
But
now the race is getting interesting.
It could be. Strategies are playing into this race very much. Simon will come out behind XL. Got a lot of gaps to make up, but the only difference between Crocker and Leaf then is that Leaf crashed in Australia and Crocker crashed in Hungary. It's the only difference.
Good old times.
Lucas. Yeah, good old times.
Yeah, this fight between Lucas and Cortez actually is going on from the past 10, not 10, but
Yeah,
5,
yeah.
6 laps.
Yeah, 6-7 laps. Been a very good battle between these two. Very these drivers here, Lucas and Cortez especially, very very clean racers and a bit. Oh,
And
Cortez
Cortez
gets
with
a
this.
penalty.
Actually,
But
most of the grid have a penalty right now,
yeah.
so the decider will be fun. Actually, I won't be checking any penalties from now on. We will have a surprise actually if anything changes. This is gonna be fun. Some entertainment values. And Leaf said again, there is only 12 of us and people can take the first 2 corners safely beyond being bad. Yes.
Cortez. The thing is, Cortez just Rishon the fastest lap. Cortez just has no straight line speed at all. He loses so much time on the straights. In the corners he gains, and in the straights he loses. He's got a lot more downforce than the likes of Lucas.
Yeah, true. And they actually catching up to Nick. So it
Yes.
will be a freeway battle for the P6 soon. And we
this
have Nick
round!
Spinella! Oh, wow! We jinxed the... we jinxed the FIA director. Don't fire us, please.
Is Nick into the pits, or is he still racing? No, it's going to carry on. Cortez now 3/10 behind.
Yeah, true.
Also-
And let's remember the fact that Nick is actually a reserve for Alfa Romeo, so still he's doing a good job to getting any points for the team. This is quite incredible, actually. This became a meme. So right now, Cortez and Lucas still fighting. They're still fighting. Rishan, yeah, they're still fighting.
These two have been fighting the whole time. Rishan's 1.3 seconds behind Johnny, so this will be an interesting battle between these two.
Yet.
But we're going to wait for Rishan to get DRS, which will probably be soon. So I'm going to switch to Rishan and have a little look.
Okay, no
he's
worries.
gonna be up to.
Actually, I am not going to watch it because I believe some team orders will be in work here. Rishan might actually overtake Johnny safely, so he can run away as far as he can with these penalties to secure Williams 1-2 actually from Moo. That might be interesting.
It definitely will be.
Because Moo is still in the game. He's basically 2 seconds in the no, not 2 seconds actually. He's in the 3-second margin to Rishan's 9-second time penalty. So he's still overtaking Rishan on the paper. But when the switchback happens, when Johnny takes the P2, covering up Moo to slow him down, and we have a yellow flag, and it is Aston Martin again.
Yep. Which one is it this time?
I have no idea. We'll see because the leader's gonna pass him
They're
through.
battling. Rishan's now fighting behind. He's got DRS, sorry. And I don't think team orders will be in play here. I think this is battling for track position. They'll battle to the end. They haven't got to worry about Moo. He's very far behind. So these two are just going to battle it out, I think. And Rishan's going to have a better exit on the straight because he's on the new fresher tyres.
Lucas 3-second time penalty.
he's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be gaining
believe the Johnny will let him go, or actually not. Are they actually fighting?
Yeah, they are fighting.
Or not, or
Rishan's
not?
got a better exit.
No, they are actually fighting, no team orders, let's go!
And they're close. And Johnny has to get the position there.
And Johnny lost his rear end a bit. This made him slower from the turn 4 actually. Oh, and we have a crash! Oh my god, between teammates! Rishan has spun, I believe Johnny hit him a bit.
Yep, no, Rishan spun and then Johnny was coming just behind and hit him.
Oh my god, this is not ideal. But actually, they both have their front wings.
Very much a surprise there.
So right now, the team planning went into the trash and the race is still on.
But Johnny's, I think, pretty much secured the win unless he DNFs. He's only got
Until
7
he
laps not to
spin.
do so. Until he spins, yeah. But
Yeah.
Moo's looking for a good chance of a P3. I mean P2, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And Excel, I don't think he's looking for much apart from a P4.
Anything can happen. We have basically 7 laps left, so maybe still a safety car might happen if any of Aston Martins crash, because we've seen them spin a lot lately. It might be a chance for a safety car if any one of them crash. We still didn't get an actual safety car, we only had a VSC situation.
Yep, that's true.
So right now, only person who is catching up and close enough to any DRS, any fight, is Simon catching up to Excel. Really
Simon's
close.
nearly with the. Simon's
Oh
in that
my
1
god.
second gap, I think.
Yes. Actually, Excel is a bit faster than Simon on the straight, but Simon catches up on the turns. So I
Yep.
believe the turn 9 and 10 will be crucial for the DRS situation.
Definitely crucial.
DRS detection zone is actually before turn 9, so everything will settle after turn 8 on the S straight, let's call it that.
We've got the S straight.
Yes.
Simon's now 6 tenths behind, and he'll be looking for
Right
DRS
now-
on the exit here.
Yes, he passed through the detection zone, so basically he will have a DRS into the straight between turn 10 and 11. This will shorten the difference between those two guys.
Definitely will. But Rishan's gaining more on Johnny. He's 3.5 seconds now behind.
After
So he's
that
gaining a
crash,
lot.
he's still running. He's flying.
He's got to make 9 seconds though once he gets past Johnny. So it's going to be difficult for Rishan. Simon's now got the DRS yet again on XL. XL, Johnny, and Moo, the other people not to get a penalty this race so far.
Mm-hmm.
And Simon's Simon's closing in on XL.
Tom.
Can't get the move done just yet, but he's going to have a better exit of turn 1 and catch up.
Will he do a move covering the inside? Oh my god! Excel almost squishing Simon into the wall.
Yep, squeezed him very wide there into the wall, but Simon still is on the charge for XL to get that position. He's gaining and gaining and gaining. 2 tenths now, but he isn't going to be. He's not close enough to make a move anywhere, but he might be after turn 10. If he can just tuck him behind and then gets a DRS after turn 10 up towards turn 11, Simon could be looking for a move there.
The detection zone is here.
It is
3 tenths. Let's see how Simon will exit from this chicane. Actually, Excel had a little bit easier exit. The dirty area is still there, let's remember about that.
Yeah, and Simon up 2 tenths behind now, so his best bet will probably be this straight here, or up towards turn 3. We'll see.
Let's remember that then.
He is.
Yeah, true. Let's remember that. Oh, and Excel made a mistake! Actually letting Simon pass now, double detection zone will work wonders for Simon, overtaking Excel and making a gap.
Yep,
That was
Simon
good.
There. XL had a bit of pressure from Simon, and he just lost it a bit on the exit, trying to push away. So this is perfect for Simon now. He's 6 tenths ahead of XL now.
Right now
Rishan
Simon will fly.
Yeah, Rishan's 1.7 seconds behind Johnny, but Johnny's
He's
got
slowly
hards,
catching up.
and Rishan's on mediums, and then Johnny's tires are a lot older than Rishan's. So it could be an interesting battle between those two, yes again. Because last time it ended in tears for Rishan, but he's
Yes.
caught up a little bit more. And 25 out of 29 laps to go. And 25 out of 29 laps completed and 4 to go. So can't really see much happening with Rishan. Can't really see him getting the win, but he'll struggle to get that P2 because Moo's only 7 seconds behind.
He does need
So
2 seconds per lap.
Yeah, he
2
does.
seconds until the end of the race.
But if Moo if Rishan fights Johnny, it's going to allow Moo to close in a little bit. So we need to see what they do. I'm going to switch to Rishan and just see, because I think he's going to be in DRS zone soon.
No, he is not actually. Let's remember, after the turn 1 and 2, this is the double detection DRS zone. So there is only one detection zone for both of those DRS zones. But actually, Rishan doesn't need that. He catch up to Johnny without any problems. 8 tenths of difference for now. And actually, that might help Rishan run away from Moo.
It could, because Moo's now 7.4 seconds behind. Only another 1.5 seconds before Moo's out of that 9 seconds. But Rishan's gaining 8 tenths now. It's a gap to him and Johnny, and he's got to look to possibly get that P1. It's going to be a struggle, but anything can happen. If Johnny was to spin now, then Rishan would be P1. But Simon's also going to be battling Moo soon, so no, is he going to be battling Moo?
He will actually after some time. I believe the last lap will be the point where the battle concludes.
Yep, very close. But Rishan closing in on Johnny yet again now. 5.7 tenths is the gap.
And sector 3, yellow flag, and we have crashed Aston Martin on the pit straight. A lot of
Safety
debris,
car.
and we have a safety car. 3 laps left. This
Full
is
safety
crucial.
car.
Basically, Rishan from P2 will get a P10. 9-second penalty.
Is anyone going to pit though?
Oh, this is kind of...
XL and Simon pit. Simon pits, XL pits just behind. Cortez, he's still way far back, so we won't be able to see him do anything anytime soon, but this is crucial. This could be good for Simon. This could be good for XL as well. Simon and XL, no, they don't trade place in the pits. Turn, that's Smooth also in the pit as well. Oh, and Simon gets through XL in the pits.
Ooh. Actually, this is good. So basically, an Echiki overtaking the pit zone.
So Rishan's penalty putting him down, putting him down to like P9 at the end of this race. Because we'll have probably
and
one lap
actually
of
a lot of people served their penalties for their problems in the pit. So yeah.
Yeah.
So this is not ideal.
Simon's still got his penalty as well, so it's not good for him either.
So now, actually, my prediction came true: 3 DNS and 1 safety car and 1 virtual safety car. This is too perfect.
Oh, safety car's in already.
Safety car this lap.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This is interesting. It's like Abu Dhabi all over again, this is.
And
so
the
Simon
camera
and
don't want
XL
to
need
change.
to push and push and push to catch up. And I think that, yeah, they'll catch up, I think. But I'm not sure about anyone else. Cortez will be too far back. Smooth's got to unlap himself, so he'll be way too far back. But Simon's caught up with the grid now.
Actually, Simon have a real chance for the podium.
He does, but he's got his penalty, so that's his issue.
Let me check real quick. Simon have 3 seconds of time penalty, but he already catch up.
And sorry, Johnny gets an amazing start over Rishan there. Moo is being pressured by Simon, but Simon's got the worst top speed over Moo now. And then just behind him is XL.
Ooh.
And Simon's being closed in.
Simon overtaking Moo.
Yeah, but the Alto's going to fight back into towards turn 3.
Two Alpha Tauris and the Red Bull. A little bit of the touch on the right rear and actually losing the rear.
Yep, and that's one.
And Simon has crashed! From joy to tears. A lot of debris on the track. That won't be a safety car because we lack of laps. But still, we have some things to fix. Because there is actually a fight between Rishan, XL, and Moo. Actually, XL and Moo are in the zone to overtake Rishan at the end of this race.
Yes, they
so
are.
Basically, another double podium for Alpha Tauri.
Very good for them. As I think it was Moo who took out. Well, looks like he took out Simon there, but we're not too sure. XL pressure in the back of Rishan now, and they're coming down towards the final straight for the final lap of this race. Johnny has drove pretty well this race. I would say he's definitely my driver of the day so far.
Let's check actually how many positions did he gain. I believe 2 because he was P3. Yes.
Yes, he was P3. So he's done very well, and he's kept that lead the whole way. Rishan is closing in, but can't make much moves on him. And XL is pressuring the back of Rishan.
Cortez with the fastest lap, actually. Out of nowhere.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
The new George Russell.
Cortez will be looking for a P5 finish, I think, which is...
Yo, so much! The top on the back of the Rishan's car! He managed to keep his car going, but that situation wasn't ideal.
No, it wasn't, but Rishan's
that was...
Fight back. Oh, yeah, XL. Oh,
Moo! XL, I mean XL. Yeah, fair play, giving up the position.
Yeah, very good there. And they're now charging all the way down towards turn 11, sorry. And XL is just too far back to get the move on Rishan, but I think it's going to be a double podium here for...
Alpha Tauri, yes.
Yeah, Alpha Tauri. Williams...
Oh!
Sends XL a bit wide there from Rishan, but... It is what it is, as Johnny has had a perfect race. He's coming up towards the line now. And he goes up to the inside to seize William pit crew, and he crosses the line in P1. Rishan drops down to P4 as Exhal takes P2 and Moo takes P3. Perfect race.
And
from
we
the
have
Alteri.
Cortez's McLaren in the wall, so this might be
Oh.
changed a bit.
Nick is catching up onto the back of Cortez now. And we'll see if Nick has any penalty advantage, because I don't know how many seconds they've got.
We will see at the end.
See. Nick's going in, and I don't think he's going to have... We'll see.
We'll
Cuts across
see.
the line P5, and Nick
Cortez,
stays where he is.
no.
Lucas comes across the line, takes P7, I think it was there. So that was a
Yes.
very exciting race.
That was a
Lots
good
of
race,
things
actually.
going on. Lots of action, lots of crashes, everything.
Crash is the most important thing. And actually, Mo getting the driver of the day. Congratulations.
Yes, very good from Moo.
The great drive. The great recovery from the Alpha Tauri, actually.
Hmm. Yeah, Simon will be very disappointed with that incident he had.
That's too true.
But yeah, it's a very interesting
A lot
race.
of people who actually we thought might win had an unlucky crash.
Yes, or a penalty.
Yeah, true. These 9 seconds of penalties, aye. That might be a double podium for Williams, but the penalties took it away and gave it to Alpha Tauri on the silver plate. But actually, this time Williams is winning the race.
Yeah.
Great
From
job.
Williams there. It's a bit backwards of what they do in real life. P20 all the time.
True.
Yeah, very good race on Williams. P1 and finishes 1.5 seconds ahead of Merck. And then Moo is 4.3 seconds behind XL. No, 4.3 seconds behind Johnny, sorry.
I will have a little recording of the incidents because it is important.
Yeah.
And everything is set, I believe. One more time. And there is your race for today, basically. Thank you for watching, guys. Richie, you are amazing, and I want you as my co-commentator for the next Tier 1 races.
Thank you.
Because
Well,
we will have a lot more talking than now, because the next round, the round 3 in Bahrain, will be actually a sprint weekend. So you can
Ooh.
prepare yourself for more
That's
talking.
something, yeah, definitely that's something a bit different to normal. I
Yeah.
haven't actually come to a sprint race yet, so that'll be pretty exciting.
Yeah,
But
true.
yeah, that was a very
And
interesting
Hugh,
race.
Hugh actually giving a good thumbs up. Goated commentating, actually, yeah.
Thank
Richie,
you.
goated. Goated. And I actually believe my job here is done. One more time, guys. Thank you for watching. And remember, stay safe. Do not look at your MFD at the turns. And remember to turn, because sometimes you might end up in the wall. So, thank you, guys. Take care. And good night.
Goodbye.